Jericho looked up and raised his eyebrows. You activated it? Yes. Auric swallowed as the heat grew to fill the room. Jericho rolled his eyes. Well, a fat lot of good that does the farmers. You need to put a time symbol on them so they activate themselves after they're placed in the fields. Oh, of course. Auric loosened his collar. It's been a few years. I forgot that part. With a dismissive sniff, Jericho returned to his work. There should be a delivery time next to the acreage numbers for each farm. Use that. Auric rubbed the back of his neck, his face hot. He had to be blushing like an overwhelmed schoolgirl with the temperature rising under his skin. Determined to ignore it, he reached for another quire. The heat surrounded him like a throbbing pulse. Jericho coughed and wiped his sleeve across his forehead. Sweat beaded on his brow. Blast it, Auric, what in the world did you do? He snatched the quire with the first spell from the table and squinted at it. His eyes widened. Get down! He tossed the wooden spell against the far wall and hit the floor. Auric dove beneath the table as a flash of light and wave of searing heat shot across the room. The blaze of energy dazzled Auric, and he blinked away sunspots. Pops rang out like exploding firecrackers. Someone shouted. He covered his ears. What on God's good earth is going on in here? Footsteps pounded across the floorboards. A second set sounded on the stairs. Dad! Ori! Jerry! Oh, dear Lord, what happened? His vision cleared. The harsh scent of ozone singed his nostrils. Jasper pounced on him, metal paws hard and cold. Auric pushed the fox away. Father glared down at him. What did you do? Jerry, you're bleeding. Rill knelt beside the apprentice. She pressed a handkerchief against his forehead, her eyes wide and worried. Just a scratch. I'm fine, he said, but didn't pull away from her. In fact, if anything, he was leaning into her touch. Auric's stomach twisted. Father's glare softened, and he offered Auric his hand. Are you hurt? Auric shook his head and allowed Father to pull him to his feet. I don't think so. What was that? Father asked. I'll tell you what it was, Jericho growled. Auric put about 3 times the sun symbols needed for a 300-square-foot area into his frost ward, then activated it right on top of us. The power was too much for the proximity. We're lucky we didn't get incinerated. Square foot, not meters, feet. Auric wished he could combust right then and there. Well, no one was hurt badly, Rill soothed. Yes, it could have been much. Oh, no. Father's jaw dropped and he raced across the room to where the spell had landed. Smoke rose from a large scorch mark in the floor and several pieces of shattered sandstone. My protective ward. The barrier is broken. Jericho, quickly, get me a stone marker. We need to fix this before. Just do it. I can help, Auric stammered. He stepped towards his father, but Jericho cut him off. The apprentice's eyes glinted. I think you've done enough. We've got this under control. Auric's jaw dropped. I am capable of helping with a basic protection spell, just like you were capable of simple frost wards. A wry smile played across Jericho's lips. That's not fair, Rill said, putting her hand on Jericho's shoulder. Rill, you shouldn't be in here, Edward barked. Rill recoiled. It's all right, I'll calm him, Jericho whispered. Get your brother out of here before something else happens. Auric's breakfast threatened to reappear. Torn between forcing his help on his father and punching Jericho, he instead stood like a gaping idiot as Jericho hurried to help his father repair his wards. Are you all right? Rill whispered. Yeah, fine. Auric swallowed. I just need some air.